Hello. I know I didn't get this done yesterday, and I was supposed to, so I do apologise, but I am here now. I had a bit of an envelope issue, and a couple of them were too small. That's what happens when you don't measure. So I had to redo a couple of envelopes, and things happen as they do. So what I have is 6 travellers' notebooks. And they're kind of a mini kit. They're not a kit, but they're a kind of mini kit. Now, I've often had emails and requests to make travellers' notebooks because I don't make them as often as I used to. And also, I've been asked a couple of times about the prices of journals and if I can offer a cheaper kind of option. So this is a cheaper option. It's they are very blank. They are a blank canvas for you to do as you would like. And there are just a few little goodies in there that you could use to make them your own. So what I'll do is just put some of these aside. And this one is called the Vegetable Garden. I have given them a name based on the cover. And also it will make it a lot easier to list on Etsy. I'm going to probably link the video and not photograph everything because there's lots of little bits in here. So in the bag, and the bag can be decorated if you wanted to. There's so much you could do with it, but it's very plain. There is an envelope and 2 little notebooks. So let me just make sure I'm in frame. Obviously the journal will come in the bag. I'll go through the envelope on this one. Each one has a little notebook with some scrapbook paper, and the journal they're not tea stained, it's all ivory heavyweight paper. It's a nice quality paper. Each one has a collage on the front, and it's a basic cardstock cover, and there are beads on the centre string. Sorry about the glue. Like I said, I had to make another couple of envelopes yesterday, and I've been making some Christmas presents this morning. So they're all kind of set up the same. So they all have a page from the particular books in the same place in the journal. So I'm not going to flick through every one. There are different designer papers and cardstocks. Each one has one of these little corner where they're like little wedge pockets. There's notebook paper, more book paper, flip, gorgeous picture. Again, more designer paper, some lined notebook paper, that's a vintage notebook, and more book pages, music paper. So you can add tabs, you could add trim. Each one has a fold out centre where you could glue and make this a pocket. You could fold it and make it a double tuck if you wanted to. You could cut the corner off and make a long tag for it. There's a lot you can do. Like I said, you can add trims to these and tabs to all of these pages. They're very sturdy, so they will take some tabs if you wanted to add them. Lots of pages. If you just wanted to use it as a writing journal, there is loads of room. All of the book pages are kind of botanical themed. So that is the Vegetable Garden. I will show you the envelope. Just make sure. They're basically vellum envelopes that I've stamped, and again they can be used. Just go in here. I'm going to turn it upside down so I can keep everything the right way up. So in here are just little bits and pieces that you could use to make things to go in the journal and embellish it. But it's not really a kit as such. There's not a ton of stuff in here. They all have a Royal Horticultural Society postcard. A little doily that you can either stick in or use as a stencil. You can see, if I just grab mine, you can see that mine is covered in ink because I use mine as a stencil. There's a book page that you can use to make tags or pockets. More book pages. There are 2 playing cards with birds. There are a couple of sheets of scrapbooking paper that you can use to make tuck spots or journaling cards. There are a couple of little paper elements that you can use as tucks or embellishments. I've made 2 envelopes for each one, so you can either stick those in or clip them to the side. And then they all have some journaling cards from various kits that I have, and they're printed onto a heavyweight matte photo paper, but they're not backed or inked or anything like that. They are completely for you to embellish and do as you would like. So they all have the same amount and the same type of thing, but they'll obviously, I've printed the kit, and each of them will have different images, so they all have a couple of little mini embellishments from the florals and from the birds, for example. So that is the little bag of envelope of bits and pieces. And then there is another little envelope, which obviously you could use the envelope in your journal. And in here there are 2 charms, 2 ball pins, a bell, and a few paper clips. I think there are 5 or 6 in each one. So this is the vegetable garden. So I'm not going to show you any more envelopes. And I've just, obviously this could be used in the journal as well. There wasn't actually room to put the holes in every envelope, so I've just used a clip. So each one has a clip that can be used again in the journal. So this one is, what was it called? This one is called Paradise. So there is the little notebook. That's the envelope. This is the journal cover. They all have a collage and they all have bead dangles that will match the colour. So this is, again, it's all, like I said, the same papers, the same order, I think, pretty much. And they all have a double page here that you could use as a pocket. But that is Paradise. It's just an easy way to list these onto Etsy, giving them a name. This one is called Frosted Fruit. And there's the little notebook. That's the envelope. All of the envelopes are stamped slightly differently. They're not identical. They don't have the same things on them. And this is, again, samey but different. This is really lovely paper for a traveller's notebook. It really is. And that's the double page in the centre of that one. Okay. Okay, so this one is called Garden Gate, and I'm just literally going to show you the cover now because I think you get the idea for the inserts. There's the little notebook, that's the envelope, and this, I love this image. They're all from book pages. None of them are digital prints, they're all book pages. There's the beads, and I'll just show you quickly. There's your double page in the centre of that one. And not last but not least, there's 2 more. This one is called the Fruit Bowl. That's the envelope. There's the mini notebook, and there's some really nice beads on the bottom of this one. So again, samey, and there is the double page in this one. So I'm going to get these listed pretty much as soon as like I said, I'm just probably going to photograph the front covers and then link the video for people to look through. So this one's called Noah's Soup. there's the little notebook, that's the envelope, and this is the journal. I love that sauce bottle. And gorgeous, look at that ice cream. Oh. So here is the double page in this one. There's gorgeous flowers on there. So, like I said, loads of scope for you to do what you want with these journals, and they will be in my Etsy store very soon. Thank you so much for watching. I will be back later today with some kind of tutorial craft with me. I don't know what yet, but you know, I want to have a little bit of a craft session this afternoon, so I'm going to turn the camera on and bring you along. Thank you again so much for all of your comments, your wonderful messages. I really do love it when you contact me. It's really nice to get to know some of you. So I will see you again soon. Thanks again.